Hello and welcome to my TNA Impact Wrestling review as a lot of big names for tonight, which today's theme was the Bell to Bell or something like that. Bell to Bell as it was. As the main event for tonight would be the rematch of the World Heavyweight Championship between Bobby Lashley and the current TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Kurt Angle. As we kicked off the show, it was Eric Young versus Bobby Roode. As Eric Young cut out promo talking about Bobby Roode. He's a failure. This is going to be the final time. He says the final match they're going to do. And so he's going to make him submit tonight, since this is a submission match. He says he's going to write the final chapter in Roode's bad career. As Bobby Roode came out, so he's already beaten him and everything. And he's tired of him at this point. And that he's going to take Eric Young down and stuff and make him submit. And he says he's going to pretty much says, because all you do is whine. He's going to make Young cry like a bitch, he says, when he gets in there. It's pretty much Bobby Roode bolts it to the ring, start going against Young. Pretty much a good submission match, I'll say that. But pretty much ended up with Eric Young drop kicking Bobby Roode's leg and then hitting the figure 4 leg lock to win the match. Getting a clean win, by the way, even though the commentator said it was kind of dirty, but it was a clean win, though. You know, the ref was knocked down at one point throughout the match. So, yeah. It was a good submission match between those guys. The Wolves headed out to the ring, as unfortunately, they have to relinquish their tag team championships and give them up. Unfortunately, Eddie Edwards hurt his foot in a Impact taping for one of the One Night Only pay-per-views. And they talk about pro wrestling, it's tough, it's a dangerous sport. And that his injury, breaking his heel, I believe, he'll be out for now for several months. As Jerry Borash asked Davey Richards, would have to be another partner now? Can we continue this? He says. Yeah, the Wolves Nation will move on, and he says until his brother gets better, they will both be back even stronger. They said, and they've gone through terrible Japanese dojos and traveled the world for the Wolves Nation. They said, and they will be back. So even though they have to relinquish the ties, they told anybody that ever wins those tag team championships, they said they're coming to them. They're the next target. They will be on the hunt, and they will go after them. And he says, because the hunt never dies, he says. So, like I said, they had to give up their tag team championships, and we don't know when we'll see the Wolves again. We'll see Davey Richards, but I don't know when we'll see Eddie Edwards, though, until he gets healed. So probably maybe several months till we ever see Eddie Edwards back in the Impact Zone or in TNA. Christy Amy talked to Bobby Lashley about the title match tonight, as he was ready for everything, and he's going to win his World Heavyweight Championship tonight, he says, after what happened a few weeks ago back in London. Angelina Love came out. She's getting ready to face Gail Kim, and Angelina Love said she felt blessed that she's a great wrestler and better, and that she's a 6-time Knockouts champion, better than Gail Kim. Angelina Love then went against Gail Kim then, because Angelina said, I always dropped the baggage also. That was Velvet Sky. And it was a good Knockouts match also, I'll say that. With Gail Kim getting the win with the Eat the Feet move. So, yeah. Match was good. For some reason, Josh Matthews and, I don't know, Taz are arguing about, if you're the best, you don't have to be champion. If you're the best, you have to be champion. The Ghost Asylum guys went to James Storm's barn or something like that in the middle of nowhere in the woods with Storm, Abyss, and Koya wearing a Revolution Pro Wrestling shirt for some reason. As I guess they're still trying to get the Wyatt family must enter James Storm's barn as they wanted to look for spookies or ghosts in there. Even though it didn't even look like a barn but a small outhouse for some reason, they said they were going to find ghosts in there because they said anything would be dangerous in there. They said they kept hearing noises, so something was going to happen. I don't know why. It's so funny, it's not even good. Like, what, TNA couldn't find a real barn to do this? Like, come on. Like, it's an outhouse. I didn't know James Storm's barn was that slow. However, he made those Revolution guys in there. So, I don't know what the point of that was, but we'll have to find out next week if the Ghost Asylum crew can find a ghost in James Storm's barn. Bram went against Magnus in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Finished the match really good. It was going on. They brawled all over the place. Mickey James was out there then trying to help, but it didn't really work. And then when Bram almost got hold of Mickey James Storm came out for the help then for some reason. I thought he was healed, now he's face, and got Mickey James out of there as Magnus pretty much hit 2 power bombs in that. I forget his finisher. He did that, and after the back he asked James why he helped, and pretty much Storm pretty much says, I'm just doing it for an old friend. He said, see you later, Mickey. So, yeah. As we get ready for the main event, as Kurt Angle went against Bobby Lashley for the World Heavyweight Championship. Once again, hell of a great match, just like the last one. A little bit better than the last one this time. Kurt Angle did get the win and still retain the World Heavyweight Championship, hitting the roll up on Lashley after Lashley was hitting spears and everything, and using his finisher against Kurt Angle, using the ankle lock. So I didn't know what was going to happen right there and who was going to win. But I gotta say, it was a great hell of a match. They always have a great match with each other for the world title. Now we get the third one on pay-per-view, I don't know. But Kurt Angle still retained his World Heavyweight Championship. Now, it was a really good episode of Impact Wrestling tonight, I'll say that. So we got to see the rematch, bell to bell. Yeah, little things a little hokey, like the James Storm Barn thing. But the Wolves had to relinquish their titles also. So I say it was a good night tonight in TNA. I guess next week they're still going to do this whole beat-down clan versus the rising of Drew Galloway's thing with Camacho right over there by his side and some other dude. So yeah, once again, you know it's me, HLD, coming to news and reviews. You know I am, know I do. We're done with this review today. We'll see you guys later for more TNA. I'm out here. See you guys later. Peace.